I think you're a B. Having a lighter in the back of your phone of BE behaviour.
I'd be interested, but I'd be too afraid that thing's gonna make my phone burn.
But then you can tell people you got the flame. You got the flame.
I'm not that guy.
Well, you have said on the pod before it burns when you pee, so it's not that far away.
I'm sorry, who in there?
That was mad.
Who in the hell? Who in the blue or yellow or red hell said that?
Who in the blue balls, you said?
When? Wherever?
I think it's episode 25. I don't know.
Every day. See me pray. With a don't be lonely. Don't be lonely. This is episode 78.
Oh shit, when did you first
Did you see that?
This is episode 78 of the Different Strokes podcast with myself, Real Talk Grease. Who do we have to my left?
Mr. O. Hey.
And across from me is
2 drinks.
K Rambles, that is her new name, is not here today. Because she may have the Rona. May Amarian be with you. No, I'm joking. She's isolating, but she'll be back next week. She just has to double check her tests and whatnot. The extra member of Bone, Thugs and No Harmony. How you doing, sir?
If that don't sound like a tribute group, I don't know what else.
What Thugs and No Harmony?
Thugs and No Harmony.
Who you O-bones?
Old Bones. Mark, that's hilarious.
That's good. I'm all right. I'm okay. I'm alive. I'm negative. Negative tested. So
I like negative.
There's too much
tested.
Swag, negative.
Feeling good.
Ability to look like Urkel, positive. I don't say gay Urkel, I just said Urkel, bruv.
No, I'm digging the new glasses.
Thank you. Trying something new.
I look like he's a scientist, bro. He's trying to find the COVID vaccine. Man, I'm on goggles. What are you doing, bruv?
You know when he says that, I think of you remember what
Dexter's Laboratory.
Mandok.
Jamie Foxx as Max looked like before he became Electro.
Oh my
With
god!
the glasses in the hair.
If your comb over ever look like that, it'd be a mazine, bruv.
We've all
Yeah. We'll get to that.
Actually, we can start on that.
No, wait. How are you, Mark?
Yeah.
I'm alright, you know.
You okay?
I've fell into a weird hole watching YouTube clips of Eric Cartman. I'm busting up all the time.
Screw you guys.
I'm going home. I've been busting up.
The worst thing is, because I love South Park so much as a kid, I think I can still do Cartman's voice.
Have you seen the latest episode? The post-COVID one?
No.
It is hilarious. It's like 40 years in the future. And it's hilarious jokes.
But you know when I realised South Park were fucked? When they did a superhero episode, yeah, they've done it twice. And Cartman's superhero name was The Coon.
I remember that. Yes, I do.
Bro.
Nah, you know what?
There's the line. They just jump over that shit. Just
You know what the South Park episode was for me?
You can say with Randy when Randy said the N-word.
No, it was the one.
Oh my God.
Hold on, no, wait. First of all, it was the one when Randy got the big balls. But then it was also the one when
He's dragging it around.
it was in the wheelbarrow. But it was the one when the parents decided that one child got chickenpox. So they said, yeah, let's give him all chickenpox. So then the kids found out and were like, no, fuck this. So they went and got a prostitute, and they made the prostitute give everyone herpes and was licking their toothbrushes.
There's too many episodes, man.
The most
literally.
foul one was when one ginger kid upset Cartman, and then Cartman wanted to get his own back.
Killed his parents and stuff.
He killed man's parents and put them in like
in some meal.
in like mince, mince meat, and then made you eat it. I said, fam, that's
And he's licking his tears like, I was just like, wow. And the other boys were like, don't fuck Cartman. Literally.
Oh.
Yeah, so how are you, Reese?
All right, Dub, how you doing?
Mr. Goldman Driller. Mr. Slap It in the Net.
It was a good Tuesday. Like LeBron. Young Curry.
Man was walking away like he just got, and what?
Like there was
This
one.
is what I do.
This is what I do on Tuesday.
This is what I do walk.
That's the beat it up there, right there. Nah, you know it was. Where I've been injured, yeah, and when I did play on Saturday, I was even with me. I didn't really want to sprint to a point where like one boy I knew who played for the other team absolutely burned me out my britches, bro. And it was just one of the ones where like he just caught me cold. And the way by the time he got to the edge of the box, I couldn't touch him. As he touched the box, I couldn't touch him. So he's twisting and turning, slap one, goalkeeper should have saved it, boom. But Tuesday was one of the ones where like work was cool, flip it. Let me just try and test how my hamstring's feeling. Tried to go buy Astros before shop closed. I was thinking, right, my trainers were really telling me, nah, I got to turn up today, boy. But
yeah, dude, you made him get Astros.
No, I'm still with them in trainers. Yeah, I still with my trainers. But no, man, I'm cool. Are you alright?
Yeah, man.
You broke up tomorrow.
Yeah,
Then
done for Christmas.
You get 2 weeks off.
To the 4th.
That's not too bad.
Back on the 4th.
Well, you hope you're back on the 4th. With everything that's going on, who knows?
It may be back to that.
So wait, your favorite prime minister is telling people to like work from home, but
No, he's telling
If you can.
No, he's telling parents that if they can, get their child vaxxed so that schools don't have to close in January.
fuck off. Oof. That's what I say.
I got mine. So
Have you got your second one? Are you gonna get your third now?
yep,
It's not fun. It's a boost.
it's a boost.
Still a jab.
Listen, I'm Little Kim dodging it. That's all I know. I'm Little Kim dodging it. It's everywhere.
Are we recording?
Yeah.
Oh, that's banner. That's absolutely banner. How did I forget that?
So alright. All three of us separately watched Spider-Man, yeah?
Yes.
Saw it last night,
What time did you see it?
about 8 o'clock.
Oh, Mark was eager.
I know.
Oh
6:50, baby.
God. Mark finished work at 6. I said to Mark, what time you going to see it? Go see it today? He's like, yeah. I was like, oh, what time
I was
you
like
going,
the
yeah?
Flash boy. I was
He
gone.
was like, yeah, 6:50. I said, what?
Yeah, that's early. At least
I said-
7-ish, 8-ish.
By the way, yeah, by the time this episode comes out, most of the owners should have seen it.
Yeah.
But yeah. If not, I'm not even trying to ruin it. We're just going to talk about certain things which we thought were amazing. Cool. Mark?
I was satisfied.
By the way, I know Collie hasn't seen it. So, because shout out Collie. Collie has to isolate as well. So she posted today, no spoilers. But by the time this episode comes out, even if she hears this, she's got time to pause.
Yeah.
Cool.
Spoilers.
Satisfied.
You've been warned.
I was satisfied. It had
Everything.
everything I wanted it to be for, especially the
So far,
multiverse.
this is my favorite Marvel movie.
I
It's my favorite one.
It's in my top 3 now.
I did say today it's
top 2.
It's
top 2.
just
And it's not
kills
2.
Winter Soldier for me, and Winter Soldier's a top one for me.
Winter Soldier's still my favorite.
It's a top one, but
Do you know why? The reason why it became one for me? It had everything. It had suspense. It had drama. It had character development.
Emotion,
It had emotion.
yo,
It had. It just tested the boundaries of things we'd seen before. And when you're intermingling movies, when you're intermingling characters from other movies.
Side note,
Go on.
was there a part of the film you was thinking, are they going to introduce Miles?
because
I don't know. There was
because when Jamie's character,
it's a wink at the audience.
Yeah.
Like, we're aware, but anyone who knows is aware. Obviously, you have to enter the Spider-Verse movie anyway. But we're aware, and anyone who remembers the first Spider-Man movie when you saw Charles Gambino's Charles Gambino's character, he is his
Miles Morales'
uncle. He also his uncle also becomes a guy called the Prowler.
yeah.
So obviously, you're seeing people from other Marvel series pop up in this movie as well. You're seeing John Jonah Jameson, who is a universal op. Like, he is a cross-dimensional op. Yeah, this guy.
He's just on it.
This guy was outside, see man's auntie, see what happened to man's auntie. I'm still trying to make sure I don't give away spoilers and whatnot. And man is still calling man a terrorist. Terrorist, man. Right, you're like literally.
The Miles Morales mention when he said, "Oh, I thought you would have been black."
Yeah.
Even like the audience that I was sitting in, everyone
We
went,
laughed. I was sitting with bare white people. I laughed. I was
busting up
This
because I knew what that meant.
Because I knew, I got the reference instantly, and a lot of other people did as well. But then again, I was in the middle of.
I was laughing at the fact that for the whole movie he doesn't get a new suit, which I thought was quite funny.
I like the fact that there were times where you literally see him washing it.
Yeah, but you never see that part of it.
No, you don't.
See that part. It was nice to see. I'm trying to avoid spoilers. It was nice to see that you got to see, obviously. I think what I like more so about the Tom Holland Spider-Man is it doesn't just concentrate on him being a superhero, because ultimately he's a 17-year-old. He's still a 17-year-old, right? But it concentrates on.
It's weird. He's what, 24?
25 now.
He's really going out with
Apparently, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, but I think it shows you how intelligent Peter Parker is, and then the science side. You never get to see the science side of it. With his character, you see the science side. You never really got to see the science side with Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man.
Not really,
Right,
no.
yeah. You saw it with Andrew.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. Because I always say that Tom Holland for Spider-Man is the perfect embodiment of the intelligence and the wittiness that you saw in the comic books and in the cartoon. Andrew Garfield was more of a brooding Peter Parker, but he epitomized Spider-Man completely.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. It's just the problem is Andrew Garfield looks so tall and he's not. So the outfit looks really.
He just looks lanky.
But he's not that tall.
Ain't he?
He's like your height.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not saying you're short, but because of how he stands, he's slim. So he looks really.
He looks
I thought like
lanky.
6'4" or something like that. He's like 5'10".
Yeah, when he was hanging from the ceiling and my girl was throwing the bread at him, I was like, yeah, he looked really, really tall.
Did the cinema make?
Yes.
Yeah.
First of all,
They started clapping. Bear man started clapping.
Nah, look. First of all, when Ned went with the thing, and it started to spot. Oh, I'm trying not to say shit, but when he did the thing and he did the thing, I was like,
I instantly knew.
I remembered. I was like, right, he does have magic in his family, because he said that earlier. So when they did the thing, and then he popped open, everyone went, wait, and then when he took the thing off,
I knew straight off.
That ending, no, if I even exclude the thing, the ending made me feel very sad. Right, yeah. But not only because it made me feel sad, it just opened me up to so many questions.
Yeah.
As in, like, everything that happens, nobody remembers anything. Right, yeah. But it's like, okay, you're literally just anyone. You're anyone now. Everything that's happened, movies before, you remember.
You've erased it. You've literally erased
no one,
all
like,
of that.
you're an
we're talking
80s hero.
We're talking about Happy, all of them.
You're an 80s hero.
Practically the Avengers.
The bit upset me was even him talking to Happy at the end.
Oh, that was
Like, Happy,
was
like,
weird.
oh, how did you know her? I'm thinking, bro.
yeah. That hit.
And I think the only thing that pissed me off, and I think this is more like me doing a Mark moment, yeah.
I think I know what you're gonna say.
Yeah. When he went to chat to my girl at the end, and he could have said something, and he didn't say something. It wound me up.
Mine's one of the times when you're at a rave and you're trying to chat to the girl and you just think, nah.
I do think, yeah, and this is not a spoiler.
Did you understand why he didn't?
He didn't want to put anyone in danger.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. I do think that, because I was trying to explain to someone yesterday that Ned Leeds in the comic is Hobgoblin. Or he becomes a Hobgoblin.
Oh.
Yeah. So him not having Peter, because remember he says, I'm not going to try and kill you.
So
anything's possible.
It could open the door for that.
But I'm going to stop it here. I'm going to leave it here. My last thing about this anyway. Champ of the movie, Norman Osborn. Champ of the movie.
He was done.
Absolute champ.
He's a don.
Just the voice alone.
Dud of the movie, Sandman.
What of the movie?
Dud.
Yeah.
Sandman.
Didn't need him.
Sandman's
Man.
up. No.
I really thought Michael Keaton was going to be in this, you know?
No.
Why?
Morbius. He's in jail, bro.
Oh.
He's in jail.
Yeah, but I thought
thing is that.
Sinister Six.
You thought Sinister Six.
There was 5 of them.
Yeah.
But no.
But all right, the only thing I'm just like, I need it to happen. Fair enough, it's happening in the Hawkeye dry ass TV series. Then slowly introducing.
No, that series is good. Don't do that.
Thank you.
It's shit to me. They're slowly introducing Kingpin now. And I want to see Kingpin in the Spider-Man world.
What's his name?
Huh?
What's his name?
Kingpin.
Okay, cool. I kept hearing G's, bro.
From
Okay, Kingpin. Who's Kingpin?
with
Kingpin.
with
King Bing.
with my man,
Are you under duress, bruv?
with my man,
Double D.
yeah.
Yeah.
What's that?
Double D.
Like he's grabbing titties.
Double D.
Oh yeah.
God's sake.
Oh yeah,
And
the brick.
thank you. Not a titty. Right. That's showing that because when they cancelled those series from Netflix and
that still pisses me
they
off.
kind of left
No,
it.
there's
They
a tweet.
did,
No, but the reason why they did that was, because we've been on this subject for a while. The reason why they've done this in the first place was because, one, when Marvel got
The rights.
the rights of Fox, when they got the thing from Fox with the Disney merger, and they were able to do that, they were like, listen, we might need these characters, we might do it. So you're Jessica
But
Jones.
Marvel knew that there was going to be like a 3-year holdback.
There's a 2-year embargo where you can't use the characters as a contract, whatever. So, like, for example, when Mark Ruffalo gets vexed saying, do you think it'll ever be a Hulk movie? No, because Universal don't make
hold
money.
rights, yeah.
No, because Universal don't make money. They would have made bare money from it.
Yeah.
From a Hulk movie. That's why they've had to split the Hulk movie out. They would have made bare money from it. Like, Marvel just would have got a certain... You know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's going to be difficult. So, because of things like that, it's easier for them to do stuff where it's like, where they have the Disney Plus...
I think they're doing way too many TV series.
There's 4.
There's more coming.
I know they have Miss Marvel.
She-Hulk.
She-Hulk's supposed to be a comedy.
I don't give a
Secret
shit.
Invasion.
Yeah.
Nick Fury. But it's good because at least that way it's not... You don't have to watch all of them.
Yeah.
Because if I watched Eternals and I was like, yeah, but if I saw the end of Eternals, I saw Harry Styles, I said, I don't give a damn about... if you have no direction in life, I don't want to see you and your... Oh, I'm Thanos' brother, no one
I still
cares.
haven't seen
That's
that
a
yet.
bar.
I still haven't seen that yet.
But you have no
But
direction in
right,
life.
for me,
Yeah.
I liked the way that each different...
I love the way you're trying to like avoid saying stuff.
Mark wants to be... Mark shithousery, bro. Mark just wants to be like, so yeah, that point when... yeah.
It just showed the difference between them at the same time, which was good because obviously there's always a discussion about who's your favorite.
The PTSD point in that movie almost fucked me up, though.
Oi! That's real though. That's real. That's why I liked it. It showed.
No, I probably will watch it again.
Best wit. My cousin saw it yesterday and then saw it again today.
Oh, right.
Snapshot. Best characterization. Or to see a different dynamic of all of them.
When you say all of them, what are you talking about, Reese?
All of them, all of the characters.
Oh.
You're dumb.
You're an idiot, man.
You're dumb, bro.
It just showed the differences between them at the same time, so it was really
I only
good.
had one pet peeve in the movie though. One.
What, the second ending?
No. Oh no, the
Second ending was like a trailer.
It was a
It
trailer.
was.
Yeah.
It was.
No, I have one pet peeve in the movie. So it's dumb as well. So we move on. So, you see where Happy lives? Sorry, I had to crunch. So you see where Happy lives, yeah?
Yeah.
For a person who works for Stark, obviously it's New York, but it's like upmarket New York, because it's not Manhattan, it's upmarket New York. Cool. Right, yeah. I was like, raw, nice apartment, tech off, fine. My biggest issue, when everyone was fighting, I was thinking, these floors are hollow. Oh my God. I said, big multi-million pound paycheck you get.
And my
these
guy,
floors are
my guy
hollow.
was giving the suplexes
Man
through the
was-
floor,
Man was Goldberg.
Goldberg, you know, spear.
through the floor. Although
I could hear Goldberg or Reiner going, spear.
Them walls are just getting mashed up.
there was quite a few wrestling moves that I was like, yeah, that was good. Although I will give Tom Holland put them hands on.
He had them paws.
Tom Holland put them hands
I'll put the paws on.
on.
He put them paws on him.
All I could hear, yeah, and I'm so dumb, but we have to go off this subject. All I could hear you was Birdman going, put some respect on my name. Put some respect on my name. I was dying, bro. I said, no.
Nah, but yeah, good film. Well worth it.
All right, cool. So the subject I saw the other day,
Transition.
had to, bruv. So I'll play it first, yeah? So the question was, ladies, if your man loves you and loves the way you look, then who are you getting surgery for? So do you want me to play the video?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, cool.
done so bad. I'm the curious type. Yeah. Meaning, if I'm getting with you, yeah, and you're with me, and you're for me, and I love you, and I love the way you look, what are you changing it for? Who are you changing? It's not always about you. I know you're saying it for yourself, but what do you mean for yourself? Do you know what? I know a lot of people that have got their body done, and I myself, I've had lipo as well. Yeah. And it's not, no offense, it's really not about you. It's literally when you get your body done or when you look at yourself and you feel beautiful and you feel like, oh, I look good, you have a whole different level of confidence. I know a lot of females who have actually done BBL, like getting their bum and getting lipo, whatever. And after they've gotten their body done, they're motivated. It's crazy how it can actually affect your mindset. But they want to do so much more for themselves. They want to achieve so much more.
There's more, but I'm gonna go clockwise. So,
Instantly, it just jumped out that you've got to be some kind of special for someone to say it's not really about you. It's more, something I'm doing for me. And he goes, "What do you mean you're doing it for you?" Like he has no concept of.
I don't think he's wrong.
But he seems to have no concept of her saying, "I want to do this for me."
The reason why I don't think he's wrong. If you flip that,
he's instantly assuming that she's making herself look good for someone else.
Oh,
so he's putting now his insecurity.
I don't think that's an assumption though.
So now he's putting his insecurity of how he feels about that on her. So when she then says to him, "I'm doing this for me,"
I think that's a reach. I personally think that's a reach. The reason why I think that's a reach is because
she actually said, "I'm doing it for me," and he's like, "What do you mean you're doing it for you?" Like he doesn't understand that concept.
The reason why I think it's a reach is, if you say you're doing something for you as a man, right, what's the first thing a woman's going to say to you? You're being selfish.
Good point.
Aha! Because if you're in a relationship, married or whatever, you don't make decisions for you. You make decisions for we. You're still you, but it's a collective decision. So ultimately, if I know whatever, and I'm down in the dumps and whatever, and I don't feel comfortable in my own skin, it's for you as the other person to motivate, right, or, okay, cool, babes, I'm putting on weight, how can you help me do, Right, it's shortcuts. Because surgery didn't exist. You're not looking, it's societal measures. If surgery didn't exist, or getting BBLs and getting your stomach done and lipo wasn't so easy accessible, you wouldn't be looking in this direction. You know what you would be doing? You're also be going to the gym.
Yep.
Right,
Gym and dieting.
It's only because surgery in this has become normalized and simple because of Kardashian culture.
But it's not simple. But
the thing is, people never talk about aftercare and the rest of that stuff. People automatically just go, "Oh yeah, I can go and get this done." If I don't like the way my hair looks, right, or my hairline, or I put on weight, I'm not going to go spend bread to get my hairline done. I know, man, I've done it. Eat to your own, bruv. Grow up. Genetics or genetics.
Let it happen.
Yeah. Same thing, as you said, same thing happens for women. Right, This is only a problem because of societal measure.
So with that, do you think women put more pressure on themselves to keep a certain standard?
I think society has applied pressure to women, and a lot of women are hiding behind the guise of, I don't feel comfortable. Right, So they're putting pressure on themselves to go and get things done.
And also how risky it is to get these procedures done. Like, fair enough, you see certain people have it, but you don't know what's happened behind closed doors.
You know what gets me mad about this, And it's worse, it's the shit for me to say this, Bare people claim God. Go, I'm religious, boom, Catholicism, Christianity, Islam, whatever. Bare people claim God, right, No one's perfect, but everyone's quick to say, regardless of me having tattoos or not, I said I believe in God. I don't follow a structured religion. Right, But all these people that do this, all this stuff and whatever, would do all these things and then go and get BBLs done. So the takeaway of this is you saying, I don't like the way my body looks. God made a mistake. Right, It also says, for example, is you're willing to take shortcuts. Oh yeah, but I still have to maintain and whatever. But you've taken a shortcut. If you use the same rules in life, which is applied of anything that comes easy isn't worth having, So when I'm seeing my brethren, for example, Cleo, she's in the gym, for example, and she's putting in a shift, right, Everything, and I'll show you what she looks like when we finish recording, Everything she's done, is based on her. Her PT made sure she gets into the mentality of working out, and it's on her. She works out for her.
Yeah.
Her leg, she can banter man about where's your hamstrings and all the other stuff. She does it for her, right? Yeah. No Celia, no BBL doesn't need that because she does it for her.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. But
And I think that's more rewarding as well when you put in that work.
Thank you. And that's what I mean.
I agree
it's
with
the
that.
rewarding part because everybody wants to take shortcuts. Then, for example, right? Yeah, it's like taking drugs or whatever. It's a slippery slope. So when people say to me, "Oh yeah, about tattoos and whatever," I said, "But I ain't had a tattoo in like 7 years." Right? Yeah. But I still wouldn't touch my face and my hands and things because I have a boundary level. I think when you talk about changing your overall look, because you can't see my tattoos.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. As in, I always have long sleeves on, whatever. But when you're talking about changing your look, your face, the structure of your hips, your bum, what ends up happening is you start getting into a process, even though some people can say about tattoos, but we're talking about people whose bodies haven't even fully developed when you start doing things like this, yeah? You start getting to a process of, I don't like that, I want to change that. I don't like that, I want to change that. I don't like that, I want to change that.
Like a quick fix.
It's
It's not a
I was
quick
about
fix.
to say it's like a quick fix.
There's hella things about my body that I don't like. Like, as I've said this
'Cause someone
before,
didn't
as I've said this before, so I'm going to end this, yeah? Me having sisters means that I constantly, because of societal measures and what Instagram shows and the rest of that stuff, have to reassure them of how beautiful they are as human beings.
And that goes with not just how they look, hair as well.
But it's your mentality.
Yeah.
It's your mentality. You have to. You gotta be structured within you. You can't say I'm not happy with myself. You're not happy within yourself, yeah, because you've ignored everything else in life and thought surgery is the answer. Yeah. The most risky thing is the answer.
People have died from surgeries. People have like got botched jobs to the point where they have to keep on going to fix certain things.
That's why.
Why are people going for the cheap alternatives, knowing the stories that they hear? Like, there's no aftercare.
I believe
That's like what you're saying
isn't
is,
it?
I don't-
Kanye's mum died.
Yeah.
There you go. That's why what you're saying is, I'm not saying of him being selfish. Ultimately, yeah, when you're in a union with someone, yeah, you can't just be like, oh, I'm going to go do something like this. Imagine, for example, you wanted to go get, what's that surgery that Eric did? Your abs done, right? Yeah. For example, yeah, but the risk assessment of it is mad high, and your partner goes, your future partner goes, oh, yeah, I don't really think it's not safe. Well, I don't feel comfortable in my own skin. But if you die now, she now's got to deal with the ramifications.
Yeah.
You see what I'm trying to say? So it's not him being selfish, because ultimately, yeah, you're not happy within yourself. But then, when you're in a relationship, your partner's supposed to make you feel secure and happy within yourself. We're not talking about postpartum here, general depression. We're talking about you don't like one thing and you're going to the ends of the world
To change it.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh no! I do understand, and but because like you, I don't actually like the whole BBL and how regular and back in the day, plastic surgery used to be something that only the rich and famous got. And now it's a
Lifestyle of the rich and famous.
and now
Anyone rich
listen
and
the
You don't know that song, do you?
no I don't.
Wiz Khalifa. Old school. 2011.
I was thinking Lost Boys. Lifestyles of the rich and famous. Some die with the name. Some die.
Your game's a goal fest, by the way. Your game's a goal fest, by the way.
Oi.
Like 3 goals scored in like
Oi,
25
oi.
minutes, bruv.
Yeah. Listen, live with your body how your body is, man.
Don't worry about
Get
your
them
body
grays, let
count,
them
make
grays
your
out.
body bounce. Don't worry about your body count, make your body bounce. Don't worry about your body count, make your body bounce.
Hey.
If you got a belly, let it bounce. Hey.
I think some people agree with that one, but you know what I'm saying?
Each to their own.
Fuck them. Fuck them.
I know you would.
But the thing is,
Fuck
as
them.
I said, obviously, body positivity is a thing now. There are a lot of women who love dad bods.
Be comfortable with yourself. If
I'll
you're
be
comfortable
honest,
with yourself,
I'll be honest,
fuck
I
it.
don't think I'll ever get to the stage where like I'll be happy ever having a belly. I'm just not that way. I'm just not way inclined. Even during lockdown when I couldn't wear it, I thought, yeah, this has to go. But my brain just works that way. I think because I'm naturally that way. Each to their own.
And that's all right.
Each to their own. As long as you're not out here with your belly out and your batty out the door as a man, hey boy, leave it out, bruv. Can't feel the wind. Like,
That's
what's
just
going on?
human decency. But then that goes into, but why must I be policed about what?
It works both ways, bro. You can't say nothing. Marcus?
The wonderful. Who's our London mayor again?
Sadiq.
The one that lives
Dickhead.
The one that lives around the corner from my house. I didn't vote for him.
Huh?
I didn't vote for him.
Not I.
I voted for the American guy.
He wants to
independent.
So
raise.
did I,
He was
actually.
independent. He was independent.
Have you
Listen, them YouTube ads,
Oh,
YouTube ads between
I
the
remember that.
videos.
Them YouTube videos.
I voted for the American guy.
Oh, I listened to more than a few of them, and I saw his points.
The options were there was 2 black men, One was Sean Bailey.
Yeah.
And which I feel sorry for Sean Bailey because the way they've ex Sean Bailey in that Conservative Party is disrespectful.
Oh,
It's nasty, bro.
They treated him bad.
It's nasty, bro. So when Sean Bailey was doing that, and then was like, you got to vote for that guy. I'm not voting for Sean Bailey because he's black. Because ultimately, like, I just don't agree with what Conservatives were doing at the time. So I wasn't voting for him. So I voted independent. Like, I don't like Sadiq Khan. Sadiq Khan lives in my area. I've heard that sub story about he grew up in a council state. The guy, there's one.
Why do they always go for that?
He grew up, but there's one council state in Tooting.
it's a hard knock life.
One council state. It's one
That's
block.
not.
It's one block.
No, I know.
It's literally it's like 1 or 2 blocks. It's one council state.
He wasn't about
that
that
don't
council
count.
state.
That
life
don't
then.
count. That don't
My
count.
dad comes from humble beginnings, so most people's dads come from where?
The same humble beginning.
I'm tired of that bullshit.
Sadiq,
bro.
where you're a minority, we understand you come from humble beginnings, we get it, but okay.
Yeah.
Then obviously now, what was the story that came out today? I think it was because of the TFL.
That's what I was gonna say. Because of the TFL, I don't know how it's like in money trouble.
It's in money trouble because people aren't using it. So
Because people are working from home.
okay, so let me simplify this. Yeah, you know when you invest in something, but even when you're investing in something, you're taking the money and then the money you're getting, you're reinvesting it straight away.
Yeah.
So it's not like the money's making money, you're reinvesting money straight away. So it's like they were so set on people going, but you got set on it. You've now done ULEZ, where most people can't drive their cars.
Yep.
Anyway, yeah. Congestion charge is Monday to Sunday from what?
10. No.
Apparently, they're dropping that in February.
Yeah.
Dropping out to
No,
what?
the evenings.
They're dropping it back to what it
Dropping
was
6.
pre-COVID.
6. Yeah.
On weekends, what?
Yeah.
On weekends, what time?
Say like it used to be.
See that happen, surely she'll see me again.
Like it used to be.
Surely she'll see me again. Surely she'll see me
Like it
again.
used to be before
happens again.
they upped everything and made everything till 10 o'clock.
Yeah. So basically,
look
from
him-
the,
in the words of
they're saying from
Giveon.
the 21st of Feb
Yeah.
next year, we revert back to 7 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Look at my eyes. And what about weekends? Weekends
It
as well.
doesn't say anything about the
In
weekend.
the words of Giveon, look in my eyes, big man. No, shorty ain't seeing me till that goes away, bruv.
That was fucked up.
So back to Mr. Khan. He wants to
Mr.
raise
Sadiq, bro.
Sadiq.
Khan was my dad. Sorry, that's stupid. Sorry.
He wants to raise the council tax to fund TFL. And when I say that, it means he wants to up it from... He announced he plans to raise council tax in London by around £20 a year.
What?
I didn't start. £20 a year.
Oh, so I'm supposed to spend.
Yo.
What is this? I have to spend more money on council tax for the same, excuse my language, shitty roads with the same shitty adhesive, yeah, because you lot cut corners in the first place. So I got to drive on
Flipping hell.
pothole back roads.
Yeah.
Yeah, safe.
Crazy, isn't it?
Man, listen. Politicians are having a bad time of it. That's all I can say. These politicians are having a fucked up time of
You know my
it.
takeaway from this whole situation? How people have put so much. I understand it's government or whatever, but people have given. I think MPs forget they work for the people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
They forgot a long time ago.
and I think where you have people in positions of power, regardless of being a conservative, a Lib Dem, an independent, or
Green Party.
I didn't even get to Labour
Lib
or
Dem.
Green Party. Lib Dem, who dem, yeah.
Lib dem, nam, nam, and them.
Lib Dem, who dem. No, it's Lib Dem, who dem.
The lib. Lib dem, who them?
Who them?
And I think what's happened is, if a normal person who wasn't a part of the, wasn't an MP, sorry, yeah, did what they did, they would be pulled up.
Yeah.
They'll be in jail.
I.e., where, for example, this, the party never happened, there was no party, rah, rah, rah.
that party happened,
And then it's like, oh yeah, well, for Sean Bailey's mayor thing. So after all that was no party, then after that we thought, let me just out him. I saw a room of one black person, everybody else. I was like, just him.
And he's the only one who they announced had a party, no one else.
Motherfucker.
And he was the one black person in that whole
But
thing.
what about that woman that they interviewed and then she got fired?
She was her speaker.
Scapegoat.
She got fired for
Did
making
you see
jokes.
she was all laxed up on the podium
She
like...
got fired for making jokes.
This ain't recording, is it?
She got fired for making jokes.
She got fired because she got caught making jokes.
But then Jacob Morgan, what's her name? Reese Jacob, whatever.
Raise more face.
Yeah, him. Same thing. Same thing. He made jokes, no one did say nothing.
Ah, them ones.
It's power of the party, mate. It's who you are. I always said some people have more wiggle room than everybody else because of because of how close they are to Boris. Or I always assume that sometimes Boris keeps his mouth shut because Boris knows certain people got things on him that he can't say nothing. Even my boy said to me today, I'm sick and tired of hearing about Boris's kids. I said, bro, like, obviously his new kid. I said, bro, it's called good PR, bruv. You pay a company to do your PR where people talk about you, your babes, and your new picnic, bruv.
Yeah, because everything else about that guy right now.
It's fucked. Absolutely fucked. A question I want to ask though, looking back at last year and this year, do you think things have improved for black people? As in the Black Lives Matter?
I'm going to say something, but I'm going to wait because it's going to make me come across as the most darkest black person.
I think I kind of had a question resembling that, but it's more classical, historical.
Do you think we've moved forward at all?
Since Black Lives Matter?
I would say no, because you had the England fiasco.
Well, no, I think what we've done is not, and I don't want to say raise awareness because that's not the term. That's not the way I mean it. It's more like they, meaning the establishment,
Yeah.
are if I say aware, I don't mean like, oh yes, we're aware of, your plight and what's going on, but they're just aware of, okay, so the ruffians might make some noise. And that's about it, because
there's a lot more black people on adverts now.
There's more black people on adverts.
And I'm thinking, is this a tick box?
Remember when Black History Month came around and everyone was like, wait, how come the companies ain't companying like they were the year before?
Because you've now brought it up here and I was going to affirm it, yeah? I can't lie, I am sick.
You're tired?
Seeing black people in adverts, bro. And you know why? Because it just looks like box ticking.
Does it always feel? I was gonna say, does it feel like
the
box
other
ticking to
day
you?
was I remember I barely watch TV anyway. Yeah, the other day was the first time I saw an advert where I saw an East Asian family. Never see it, because when people get angry and people talk about, oh yeah, black people make up 3% of the UK, but there's East Asian and South Asian people here. It's very rare I see them on adverts. Because my thing isn't about every 4 adverts. If I watch ITV, I want to see, oh look, black family. Oh look, dual heritage family. Oh look, intermingling family. Oh, okay, single parent family. Bro, there are more than just black and mixed race people that live in the UK. Yeah, where's the East Asians? Where's the South Asians? Where's the Polish family? Like, show me something different. You know what I'm trying to say? Don't just show me so much black people, because it looks like, yeah. I remember in the 60s when it was like, yeah, it was like you had to wait for the black family. And I was just like, hey, black family, black family, black family.
So is it?
I don't see that much black families on the street, bruv.
So would you say it's an overload? Like they're doing too much?
I don't think they're doing too much. I think they're doing something. I think they're doing it where people complain, where they take a step back.
It's more the appearance to seem like you're doing something, but okay, so you're putting more black people in adverts, but are you putting more black people in the boardroom of the advertising company who
That's different.
can no maybe a reach, but it just seemed like, I agree like you, it just feels like box ticking. But then there's the argument of, well, if you get the opportunity, well, are you not supposed to take it?
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Are you not gonna?
I'm never gonna argue about seeing. Oh,
So many blacks on my TV.
You wanna feel like you're getting somewhere, but it just really never feels like you're getting anywhere.
Yeah.
There's something different that happens that makes you feel like, okay, we're getting somewhere. But then when you kind of look in the grand scheme of it, it's like we're not really.
Yeah.
I mean, again, like with the Black History Month after the protests, companies left, right, and center, bam, 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 bam. What can we do? Hey, what can we do?
They
Let's
were
bring people
reaching
through.
out.
Yeah.
They were
Let's do this.
reaching.
Hey, come into our offices. Come and work with us. We're waiting for you. We've been looking for you. And this year, extremely quiet.
as I said, the only thing that annoys me about when people bring up like Black Lives Matter and these things is when companies. So Markham, how do you think we can, as a company, better our opinions on black people? Like, what's your thoughts on racism? I didn't create. What the fuck you asking me?
Leave me alone.
You're not asking me if I've ever experienced it. You're asking me, what do
What's
I...
my thoughts on it? What do you mean, what's my thoughts on it? It's wrong. What's your thoughts on it?
Because it's like, you saw the same thing I saw.
It's like you have to stop asking black people how they feel about racism. How do you feel if someone came in your house and pissed on your carpet?
Yeah, because we don't ask y'all that question, to be honest, because we know the answer already.
How would you feel, yeah, if your history is based off of us coming to the UK, for example, we removing you from the UK and dropping you somewhere like Zanzibar. And then after we've dropped you in Zanzibar, yeah, everything in and around Zanzibar, yeah, is not even catered to you. The plasters are all our complexion, the windows are all ours, and you have the smallest plot of land, yeah, where you make up 3%. How would you feel? I feel pretty shit. Okay, cool. So imagine you were treated like crap while you were living in a land that isn't yours. How would you feel? I don't know. You know, awkward ones where people ask you stupid questions. Like, come on, man, use some common sense, bruv.
And then imagine that.
How do you feel about
Imagine that there
racism?
was a system set up where you couldn't win for like 500 years. How would you feel?
How do you feel about racism? How do you feel about Holocaust? How do you feel about genocide?
Yeah, see, and
man.
well,
You do that, then, you know, see?
yeah.
But it's the same question.
that's the
But
game.
they don't see it that way.
But it's not hard. Sometimes,
Shout
you know
out to
when
Wiley.
people realize that sometimes just
Shout
stop.
out to what?
Shout out to Wiley.
Oh.
I'm not doing that, bro. But yeah, because there's some things I agree with what Wiley does.
Wiley's on the
There's a lot
beach
of things-
chilling, boy.
So do I.
There's a lot of things which he does which is counterproductive. I
Also
understand what he's saying,
Also that.
but the manner of what he's saying is counterproductive.
Yeah.
But obviously, no one cares about what you're saying. As I said, it's not the message; it's the messenger.
Yes.
But nah, at the end of the day, listen, people just need to listen and learn. And if you're unaware, because I've got a lot of black friends that say I'm not talking about race no more, but I said, you have to understand, they say everyone's social norm, bruv. Like, I think I've said this before. You think, remember, London, even in their council estates and whatever, it's still better than somewhere like Blackpool, Scunthorpe, or Newcastle, for example. You think you can go and tell a white person who lives in Middlesbrough, where there's lack of jobs up there, that the white person, sorry, and you live in London and you live in a council estate, that they have privilege over you? No, the hell they don't. Or Liverpool, you think you can tell them that?
No. Oh, fuck it.
You live in a city, yeah, that has like infinite amount of jobs. Infinite. The Thanos click. There's so many jobs in your area. And you want to tell someone in Middlesbrough, oh, as a white person, you got privilege of me. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
What do you think, Mount?
He's dying, bro. But you know, it looks like he's on his arm. It looks like you got like the Spider-Man web crawler thing on your wrist, bruv.
No, it's that thing. Zap
Oh,
him
you
in,
know, it's not even that.
Zap him in the thing, innit?
It's the Black Widow thing, bruv. It's the Black Widow thing.
Hated that film, man.
I did not.
The film's bad.
Doo-doo.
Her sister, I thought her sister was good in it.
Her sister's better in, what do you call it? In Hawkeye.
Yeah, so far I haven't
She's
seen the 5th episode. I saw the 4th one, bro.
No, watch it today. It's hilarious. She's hilarious.
Where
She
she handled man on that rooftop.
She keeps calling my girl by her full name, bruv. It's so funny. What's her full name again?
No, it's the line where it said,
Yeah, she's like, oh, Kate Bishop, I've waited for you for 4 hours. Kate Bishop, are you hungry? Why do you keep referring to my name as Kate Bishop?
no,
I've never-
it's when she said,
Kill her.
are you here to kill me? If I could have killed you as soon as you entered the door.
I currently don't have a weapon, but there's weapons around.
But there's
But it makes me laugh because I remember in college, man, she called me by my full name. Like, obviously, ignoring my middle name.
just full naming.
First name, last name. I was like, bro, relax.
What you
Relax. Like, as I've gotten older, only a few people who haven't known me from like college times know my full name. Even though it's on my Instagram, but that don't know my full name.
Yeah.
Whereas, Reese, pav, calm the hell
Relax,
down.
relax.
Shut your mouth.
Starting to sound like my mom.
Shut up. The man's in there. The man's in there.
Oh gosh.
Nah, bro. But have you got anything?
Oh,
Go on. Oi, Nitty Nigel, you want to do this today, bro?
Why do you remind me of bloody that Dave Chappelle character, Tyrone Biggums? Yum 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 yum.
fuck off. simple pick. The best use of
Black China.
Michael. Fucking hell, that went dark. That's a verb. Word. Best use of Michael Jackson's Human Nature sample. Chris Brown or SWV?
What was the Chris Brown one?
If you play it, you can only play it for 4 seconds.
She Ain't You.
Oh yeah, SWV.
Yeah, SWV. Why'd you get in an argument with someone?
A few times.
Yeah, but
And then that
was it on Twitter?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
And then it just made me think, and this is kind of the question that was kind of connected to you of, do you think that as you're getting older and
I'm referring to an old head now.
You're watching new music, new genres come up and watching young people listen to things that maybe you don't like. Do you feel that it's been a drastic change from when you were young coming up and now you're older looking down coming up?
Just Mark's more structured in his music days. I think the only thing that throws me off with Mark is him like an ambush. But with me, like, I still listen to, like, I don't agree with like some of the context of drill music, but I can still listen to it.
Yeah.
Because I'm still listening to it for how the beat sounds. Who stands out on the beat? Is the beat overshadowing the rapper, or is the rapper doing well on the beat? Like,
Yeah.
I still listen to music in the same way I have an affinity to certain things. I am a person where, as much as I'm not the biggest Drake fan anymore, I judge him to his last project. I don't judge him to, do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So, usually, even when I'm listening to music or whatever, it's not when I'm on the like, oh, yeah. Like, I haven't developed that old head style yet. Because even if my brother plays something or whatever, I'm just like, okay. And then saying that, my youngest sister listens to some of the music I listen to. My cousin Naya is 19 or 20, yeah? And even she's born, what, 2000? Old R&B head.
Yeah.
You would never believe she knows the music that she's supposed to know.
Yeah.
My friend Denny, her son's, what, 10? He knows bare old school Yardman songs that you should know. So ultimately, it depends. It's not so much about we're getting older. It's about when you're teaching kids about music on your hands kids, what are you showing them to? Listen, I wasn't born in the era of Tina Marie and Earth, Wind and Fire and Rick James, but I'm aware of
me
it.
neither. But I went back and I went back and learned.
Especially with Spotify, it's easier now, but you can find whatever you want. My little sister's boyfriend knows about Crazy Titch.
Some people are really into like finding the original sample.
Yeah.
I'll do it straight away.
And I love doing that.
I love that.
That's really fun.
I love that.
But
what I'm finding now with some of the R&B now is literally sampling a song that's a year old. I'm just like, oh, okay.
It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing.
It's not.
That little boy who sings "Talking to the Moon." That's a Bruno Mars song.
Who?
I understand, baby. Why can't I?
Can you sing a bit higher? Are you gonna do can we talk challenge?
No.
I thought about that actually. I was like, yeah, I don't think I still got it.
Mark, you gonna bust it open on Instagram?
I ain't gonna bust nothing, man.
It's not nice, is it?
It's not nice, is it?
I ain't busting nothing.
I know Mark's been waiting for the bust it challenge to come back so he can get involved.
Bust it. All right, question. How do you measure enjoyment?
A ruler?
If I don't take my phone out my pocket, you're a dick.
You say with a ruler.
Let's be literal. It gets funnier because then you're like, yeah, really, because you are enjoying yourself, then a ruler.
I don't even like the double entendre of that. That's why I chose to. I don't even like it, man.
It's the filth flying filth. Still got it in me. It never came out you.
How do I measure enjoyment?
By how bright your glasses are.
And as you can
By your lack of eyesight.
Allow me.
By how high your height
It's
is.
12.
Get him.
Don't do that.
So I've been watching a lot of
Get
Wild.
'em.
I've been watching a lot of Wild.
Don't do that.
By how nappy your chin hair is.
Oh my gosh.
No. This is a problem. It's like 2 beards in one. And it's not even full.
It's not a beard.
You keep claiming beard, bro.
I get some. It's on my face. It's on my face. Call it a goatee if you want. I don't know.
No, it's not. That's what it is. A beard actually is.
I can call it what I want.
But it's not what it want.
So.
You're a dickhead.
My comfort. I think
What would you say your comfort is?
my level of comfort and just happiness. Where I've been classed apparently as an introvert extrovert. So I like.
Oh really? What a surprise!
I like to be in, but when I'm out, I can be alright. But I'm more
Introverted around us, and when gal come around, he's moving like a psycho. Badino, bro. Badino, bro.
Anywho,
Anywho, your blood clot, bro.
so yeah, I think just my comfort, really. Simple answer.
No.
If I'm comfortable, then I can be enjoying myself. If I'm not comfortable, I wouldn't want to let loose.
So
and
that
enjoy
depends
myself.
on your environment then.
Oh,
surroundings.
Yeah.
Mark, what about you?
Pretty much the same. Like, my enjoyment is literally like just being comfortable around my people, or being alone sometimes, or sometimes just watching a film.
Bro, you live alone, bro. You're alone all the time. You must be happy as Larry, bro.
I have moments.
And I don't understand, baby. Why can't I?
But yeah, just feeling like, you know.
Faithful.
I was listening to the
Just trying to just enjoy life, really. And I've reached that stage where I can look back and kind of have no regrets.
Don't be lonely.
You're such a bitch.
Don't be lonely.
And I'm gonna miss everybody. And I'm gonna miss everybody.
But no, I feel blessed. I feel like I've definitely been through a journey in life, like with therapy, with just like getting to know myself more, getting to know what pisses me off more, and just staying away from it.
You know why? Because you're always lonely.
Do you feel like
Mark? Always lonely.
With the shoulders.
Give me the shoulders, man. Kill him with the shoulders.
You feel like, I don't know, maybe I do, but I kind of feel like
You're older.
it might be that, but
You're older.
like
you don't
I've
give
just
a fuck. After an age, you don't care.
I'm
That's
starting to
a
not care
fact.
about a lot,
Yeah.
and it's also starting to make me look at things like, man, I feel like I've just not, lived or really just tried to
You haven't lived.
be good to myself.
You haven't lived.
When you say good to yourself, what do you
I
mean?
don't even want to know what he means by that.
Little things,
You buy beanie hats.
taking yourself out
I
to
mean,
dinner.
look like Urkel. You wear
holidays,
Mickey Mouse
little
tops.
things.
You wear bifocals that don't have lenses in them. Like, what do you need? What else do you need? What else do you need to do?
He's a bad bee.
You got me out here like one of them. No, don't do that. Don't do that. That's not me.
Like them foreign Johns. God,
I'm
That's
just
the one thing I can't.
getting more into just
I won't say the one thing I
enjoying
can't do,
life.
but I have no excitement of traveling
Get up.
by myself.
I just heard
You say jump what?
oh, header.
You're playing a 5-side pitch. I don't have to jump
why are you biting, bro? Why are you biting?
because you presented it. You laid it on the
Why are you
table.
biting, bro? I was thinking, at least have a rebuttal. But I started biting. I'm
I
like,
know.
But yes, that's the one thing Nah.
you go to a young Barcelona in your ones.
Nah. I always think I'll be captured and murdered.
You feel like you'll just be a story, one of
With
them
your
stories
big-
that you hear.
With your big sour face, you think someone's gonna capture and murder you?
Yeah, man.
But no one ain't selling.
Sell my body parts.
Sorry, I had the rudest thing comment in my head.
Yeah, I
had
bet
to
you
firm
did.
it. Yeah, you know,
Oh, wait,
you know the locked up abroad thing. I'm feeling scared straight. Yeah, I said a man put him on zoos and wham whams. That's all I heard, bro. That's all I heard.
You're such an asshole.
Grab the comb, dog. Grab the comb. Grab the comb. Grab the comb, dog. Grab the comb. Oh my god.
Oh, jeez.
Awful. Comb it, chest hair. Comb it. Have you never seen that video, bro? What? No, I didn't show the video after we finished recording. That video is hilarious. Oh my god.
What's your enjoyment? Or how do you measure your enjoyment, Reese?
I don't touch my phone. Easy.
If you don't touch your phone.
I'm very simple. I'm very simple. If I don't touch my phone, I'm cool. See that whole Spider-Man movie? Never touched my phone once. Someone called me. I let that phone ring out, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, rags.
They ring out. Football. If I'm playing football and it's a fair game, and I'm able to kind of get on the ball and play and do what I need to do, I'll enjoy it. If it's one of the ones where it's like, I'm trying someone else, and bro, I'm not enjoying it. I'm not gonna do like what certain people do where they throw tantrums and walk off. But
Is for you? Is there, because I know you're really, even though I've never seen you play, but I know you're really passionate when it comes to your football. Is there?
I don't think it's just football. I think it's just competitive.
No. Well, I'm using it in terms of just football for now. But do you think that the line between enjoyment and it not being fun for you is a really thin line?
No, because we played on Saturday and we were losing, and I had the first half. I'll be honest, I had a flipping mare. First game back, and even my brother said it. I never felt like we were going to lose, but I was still enjoying the game, even though we were losing. That kind of thing. I think it's harder for me to enjoy football this year because I'm doing the player manager thing. But generally, nah, because if I'm playing a game with someone and I know that person's not taking it seriously or they're not trying, I can turn off my competitiveness because there's no point wanting to win if the other person isn't trying.
If it isn't trying, yeah.
Right, yeah. Like I'm all or nothing. Like if I'm on the thing, I'm a passionate person when it comes to sports. Like if I'm really fully invested, so you're going to see 100% effort. You're going to hear me stick it on people if I feel like I'm putting in energy.
I've been there.
Right, yeah, and whatever. Like, but also,
Mark, top back.
yeah, but also,
I love it though.
also
I
with
do
Mark,
love it.
It's eyes in your back of your head, so it's like you can't see everything.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. So sometimes it's like that. Like I'm not even being an arsehole. I stuck it on someone on Tuesday, because it wasn't to do with him personally. It was just football stuff.
Yeah.
As in, like, you run all the way up, you got to cover your man.
Your placement.
You go and
Yeah.
And I had to repeat it 3 times, didn't do it yet. And then the last one,
You threw a strop.
last time where he didn't do it, I said, bro, I went, fucking get back, man. Right, yeah, just suck it on him, like, just quickly. Right, yeah. Put my big pussy club, man, everywhere, pussy club, whatever, just chat shit, bro. But then, the other thing is, I didn't say nothing rude, because I argued football with him. I didn't say your shit.
Yeah,
I didn't say anything about your
but
ability.
he took it personal.
You're going to take it personal, but he was like, I pay the same £5 as you. But that's not what I'm arguing, bruv. I'm arguing the fact of...
because in you being out of position, you're leaving our back open.
Your first touch is baggy. You can't finish. You can't pass.
Did you call his first touch baggy?
Baggy, bro. Like a tea bag, baggy.
Just bounce.
That is such a wicked description of a first touch.
No,
It just
because if you think of baggy clothes,
I don't think of baggy clothes. I think of baggy belly. But either or, right? Yeah. But no, he's bad.
how did you get in this?
I don't know.
He's bad. But the thing is, he knows this is baggy, so we know he's bad. His only attribute is he's good at pressing.
Yeah.
He can press the ball, but then the ball breaks and you
Just play
ask for the ball back.
At the end of the day, like I was saying to Reese, play to your strength, innit?
Thank you. I say it to my best friend all the time. My best friend's not shit at football, but he does things which is not in your category of ability.
Yeah.
For example, my brother is an excellent dribbler. Excellent. I wish I could dribble the way my brother does. I
wish I could too.
I watched my brother glide past 7 man the other day, and none of them touched him. Glides on both feet, and he's left-footed. It's even worse.
Oh.
Yeah. You see with me, I know my ability. My ability is not to dribble. I'm a pop and move person, yeah? I'm explosive. Give me the ball into space, boom, boom. You saw me do it. Mark, give me the ball quick. Trust me. Give me the ball. Pop the ball at the U. Mad quick. You know when your feet are doing the cartoon thing when they're
Because you start doing that and then you try and turn while doing that. And then
Scooby-Doo thing.
yeah.
That's on the banana thing. That's how man's doing it. If man just plays simple, like, you know, it's one of the ones where it's like, you look at man. Man said, yeah, pass the ball. You're twisting and turning where you have no idea where the ball is.
Yeah.
Like, you're crossing over yourself.
Yeah. And that's not conducive to winning the game.
Oh, Mark was happy I went on their team, but they had no runners. He was their only runner.
We won.
I was on the other team. They had no runners. No common sense. The ball was slow.
Yeah, it was.
The ball was slow. No progression.
Speaking of football,
Go on.
it's not obviously a football podcast,
sorry.
but as I mentioned to you, I think yesterday or the day before, it's funny how now these games are getting postponed and stuff because of obviously what's happening, COVID and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And from what I know, a lot of these players are double jabbed or triple jabbed or booster or whatever. So it's a bit of a scary time where they're just falling off. Like COVID is just grabbing everyone.
This Omarion version just seems to be bringing it back to how it
was last year.
Yeah, when everything started to lock down and then it went from lockdown 1 to 2 to 3 to 4, whatever. So everyone is it just feels like people are on the edge because they just know it's coming. They just don't know when it's coming. Like, I'm even just seeing now from an hour ago that 4 more Premier League games have been called off because of COVID. So it feels like it's gonna go back, and that's Southampton, Brentford, Watford, Crystal Palace, West Ham, Norwich, Everton, Leicester, all cancelled. So
Okay, I just think people want Christmas, bro.
Because listen, what else have we got to look forward to at this moment?
Definitely New Year's.
You can't go out.
Well, at the moment you can.
But you know, no, just that feeling, you know, every day they're saying new numbers are doubling. Like, it just feels like it's going back to that.
It feels like we're watching last year's film. That's how it feels.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like.
But it's a pissed off version of that film because we kind of got to go out again.
Yeah.
What do you mean we?
We?
No, you.
You know what that feels like? You know you're on the podium, yeah, and you get a one guy. What do you mean we?
We?
You mean you?
You know that Uncle Phil clip where he's for we?
No De La Soul. You, yourself, and you. Bro.
We?
Not we, B.
We want outside.
We? Not out, but you know.
Well, I've had house parties for the last 3 years, bro, on New Year's. Why? Because the people them smell frowsy. No bomber. Sorry.
I was invited to a house party for New Year's, but I don't think I'm going.
I was supposed to go to a birthday on Tuesday when football was said. It was a nice one. I was supposed to have 2 birthdays on Saturday.
You could have gone afterwards.
Nah, for that. I was going to sleep.
Someone's having a Nollywood themed party tomorrow. Yeah,
Right.
Hollywood.
So you have to just dress up as the most elaborate.
Listen, and the beautiful thing
They
with
don't want
Nollywood.
peace.
Nah, you
They
know,
want problems.
it could be the most ill-fitting piece of dress and it will look Nollywood. Or it could be the most fabulous. That's Nollywood.
I've never seen a Nollywood movie. I think I saw some of Blackberry Babes. I've seen a Bollywood movie, but I've never seen a full Nollywood movie. And the Bollywood movie was long. It's called Home Tom. I saw it years ago when I was like 16.
I just remember seeing the Michael Jackson Thriller one. Well, not Michael Jackson, but yeah, the Thriller
Also Michael Jackson.
Bollywood film.
African Michael Jackson.
No, Bollywood. It was
Bollywood.
jokes.
Bollywood version of Thriller.
It was jokes.
I've seen some of the moves from that. It's a sight to behold.
Guys, we got a wrap anyway. You can find this DSP on all the DSPs.
You don't know. Gunman
Now and an additional
Bars.
YouTube where we have started putting up visuals, which will start being posted onto the podcast, little clips and pieces and whatnot.
Like, subscribe, tell a friend. What them thing there?
I think it's down as Different Strokes Podcast. Am I correct?
It's gonna be down as Pod Strokes because they've got a million different strokes, as
Yeah.
in the TV series. On YouTube.
Odd Strokes, us. For the dogs, them, you know.
Tugs.
You can find Mark, O's, mine, and K Ramble's information.
K Rambles,
down
I loved
below.
it.
You can find O's website link, Mark's photography link,
Snap.
K Ramble's
Cryptocoin.
crypto link
Crypto link.
in the description below. I ain't trying to sell nothing, so.
You want to listen to Rick Ross's album yet?
I have. It's all right. It's not great.
It's the same old, man.
It's not
And
good.
We'll be back next week. Please stay safe. Hopefully, you have a nice Christmas.
Yeah.
No,
We'll be back before Christmas.
but they won't hear us till after.
Oh, yeah.
Have a nice Christmas.
Have a wicked
stay
Christmas.
Blessed. Give your grandma a hug and yam bear food.
Tell someone you love them.
Facts.
I love you guys.
I love you guys, man.
Tell Mark to buy a new hat. God bless you. Peace.
Wow, let's see the love. You see the love?